Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna need some coffee over this one. Good morning, everybody. My name is Sweetie Lorelei. People know me as Vincenzo. South Korean with a Canadian Italian name, right? Well, I just wanted to say, first of all, it's great to see everybody. Oh my goodness, I was just sitting on this part of the road, and I was just taking about, good 10 minutes, and I was realizing, oh my goodness, I need to start moving around again. I'm not as young as I used to be in my 30s. Oh. But first of all, what's really interesting is that, welcome to Niagara Falls, Canada, everybody. It's the morning, decided to just come by and just swing by. Woo! That lighting is kind of that looks nice though. Wish there was a bit more clouds, but I'm just I wanted to first off just say, when I'm pretty much doing my live streams, it's hilarious how I was an extreme introvert back in the day, and whenever I'm pretty much just walking and didn't really know what to say, didn't know what to pretty much talk about. But I realized as I continue to do this sort of stuff, I'm not good with public speaking, but yet I somehow built the confidence to, over the last 2-3 years, come slowly out of my shell. And now people are going like, hey, how are you so energetic? Don't you feel like you're embarrassing yourself out in public? But I'm like, you know what? Life's too short to stress out about everything. I have a little bit of a fun time just doing what I love to do. So I'm just generally walking around here. I'm just doing my own stuff. First of all, I love the way the Niagara Parks incorporates the flowers with the city life. So you kind of have this nice little feel of walking around, enjoying a little bit of nature while you're also typically doing your own thing, coming to restaurants, shops, whatever it may be, down here in Niagara Falls, Canada. So I have my umbrella over here, I have my tripod ready, I have Berry Chan with me, and I'm just deciding to walk around today up and down Niagara Falls. Now I plan on doing another live stream Friday night because people are asking about it down here at Clifton Hill. I'm not quite down Clifton Hill as of yet, however, yeah, it's kind of like my jam in a way. And while the kids are pretty much at school and I'm just doing my own thing, because people are pretty much at work, I hope to go down Clifton Hill again later when there's not as many people around, being busy and having some free time to hang out and do their own stuff down here in Niagara Falls, Canada. So thanks for joining my live stream, everybody. It is just kind of like a little bit of a walk up and down, and then I'll probably wrap it up once I reach down Clifton Hill, hopefully by 9:30 or 10 o'clock. It is closer to, hey Serenity! Miss Serenity, good morning! It's about 8:49. I think the last time I checked your page though, you didn't post in like 3 weeks. So girl, what's going on? Oh my goodness. I guess you were really busy with life right now. You're kind of like, because I haven't seen you post in a while. Is there something going on? It's good to see you though. Morning there. Woo! Very chance that's high. Oh yeah. Gonna say, I was here earlier around 7 in the morning just to watch the sunrise. Yeah, been busy, but don't worry, some videos are coming soon. Nice. Cause right now it's gonna say Serenity. It's funny how I told some of the people who know my channel that I'm gonna be doing more live streams, because somebody suggested that because I need my 4,000 watch hours just to go from there and start to do more of that. It counts towards the hours. It is really chilly, yeah. It's 8 degrees Celsius right now. And I looked at the forecast. Morning, Christine. Hey, how's it going? So, yeah, I was just gonna be doing more of the live stream. You'll notice it in the next maybe 2 months, we'll see, where I'll do more of the live stream. I'm gonna be catching up with my watch hours there, because I'm already halfway to reaching that that goal of getting the super chats and the donations going, and I should have done this a long time ago, right, Christine? And then I was talking about to Christine about this sort of stuff. She posts really long videos that I was like, oh my goodness, some people watch through the whole entire thing, so that totally makes sense. And aw. Yes, first of all, good morning, Serenity. Good morning, Christine. I kind of wanted to do this stream a bit earlier when the sun was coming up, and at one point there were so many pink clouds around here. It's like, it was so beautiful. It's cool to see the YouTubers just coming along and we're just doing our thing. So first of all, morning, are you just kind of like sitting back and drinking your coffee and you're like, hey, Vincent's live streaming right now? I don't know. Christine knows much better than I do about this sort of stuff. I don't know what to say. But yeah, I'm just doing my typical walks. Christine, are you going to be doing another recording of a different city soon? Or, oh, that might be a secret. Because I'm going to be doing my usual stuff, going up and down Niagara Falls for a little while. A little bit of a tight budget, but it is a beautiful day, yeah. I wish there was a bit more clouds over here. But one of my friends wants me to go down to Table Rock and do Niagara Takes Flight soon. And I can't wait to do this sort of stuff. So I heard from, I saw Lisa and Adam. You already know they're doing their Vancouver, at the end of October, their Vancouver stuff. There you go, Lisa. Hey, how's it going? Speaking of which, yes. So I'll just do a shout out just in case. So if you want to check out some of these people, at Growing Serenity, they have their own YouTube channel. You can also check at We Go Places Tours. She does a couple of neat reviews walking down the city and stuff like that. Oh, Christine says she has to drive her son to school in 5 minutes. Okay, I see. And then go at Travel with Lisa MH. She does quite a bit of an interesting spin on certain attractions. And us here in Niagara Falls, I know, right? Here on YouTube, we like to get together, and we're growing together as a community. Oh, sorry, Barry Chan. The bird was actually, the bird wasn't scared of me, but the bird was scared of Barry Chan. Oh, bye. Yeah, so first of all, I just wanted to say it's good to see Growing Serenity. She's a great gal, and seal friend, right? Till Barry Chan just approached it and it was like, I've been noticing that quite a bit of birds have been flying around in kind of like a V formation, and they're heading this direction. So looks like they know when to migrate around here. Oh, this is beautiful, right, Christine? And I just wanted to give a shout out to Growing Serenity because I haven't seen her in a while, and I was wondering, I was a little worried about what's going on, but she says the video is coming out. So check out Growing Serenity on her YouTube channel. She makes great stuff. Especially, I saw her making some tarts, some jam. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. And this is kind of like my lifestyle. So whenever I'm out here, I like to just enjoy my walks around here. So if you have a dog and you like to walk the dog, or if you're just having to drive by before you go to work, this place is really nice and beautiful. Especially when you want to go on the boat rides and everything else like that. And I decided, why not? Let's go and have some fun. So morning, Lisa. It's good to see you again. I saw your Norway, your visit to Norway, and that was very nice. I wish I was that rich to go travel around many places like that. Yes. The butter tarts, yum, yes. Lisa, oh my goodness, I was almost gonna trip over. I was like, oh no, if I drop my phone, this is bye-bye live stream. But they've been yeah, the trees, because there's so much humidity out over here, and it's a very warmer than average autumn season, because it's going to be 26 to 28 degrees Celsius coming up this weekend. the trees over here, because there's so much mist and still warm outside, many of the trees are still green. But there's a few trees that are finally changing colors. Yeah, and, nature is very smart in that regard. But no, these ones haven't really completely changed quite yet, unfortunately. And I was gonna say, yeah, we should do more of that baking stuff. It looks really great. But you do you. What I love about people, especially these people who are YouTubers, is that they all have their own approach on how to make videos and how to do their own live streams, for example, and even approaching things in a different light. So I was gonna say, I like Lisa's videos because she gets to go to these certain places, like the Norway video, for example, and I was just like, oh, this is a different culture, but it's just pretty nice to see something different about it. Yeah, actually, I would go places where it says, they say the trees are at 20-30%, you know, 20 to 30% of these trees change colors. As you head further down the other direction towards the Glen Niagara hiking trail, I actually saw a couple of the trees over there. They've been starting to change quite a bit of colors. They look like a nice little array of red trees, orange trees. Whew. Oh, we're getting closer towards the misty area. So bear with me. I'm carrying my umbrella right now, just in case. This is the part where it gets pretty misty. So Christine, first of all, thanks so much for dropping by, as well as the rest of you lovely girls, on my live stream. I'll be doing more of a live stream tomorrow in the evening time because somebody who had over 140,000 subscribers told me, yes, it's a very beautiful day, Lisa. They told me your lives are good and you should do more of the live streams so you can get your 4,000 watch hours. Aw, Christine, thank you. It's good to see you too. I'm glad that we're watching this together. I wonder where our town is at. Is there a site we can check? Ah. It's actually interesting because Anne from Hidden Jackpot, she told me, because I'm curious about events. Like, for example, Christine did the Grape and Wine Festival, and that was down in St. Catharines. And I was like, holy moly, how do you get informed with this sort of stuff? Honestly, they told me, just check out the Facebook community page. The Facebook community tab has certain events going on, and you can check it out that way. But because I haven't been on Facebook in a long time, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm missing out. But once in a while, you just walk by and you'll spot something different over here. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll see if I can kind of turn my Wi-Fi off, just in case Niagara Park's Wi-Fi is connected to this one here. Might be a little choppy. It's gonna be misty though as I keep heading through. No worries, I see if I can. Okay, yeah. But Christine, thank you so much. If you were walking by earlier today, Christine, and I just was like, oh my goodness, girl, let's go. It's missing quite heavily right now where I am at, so hopefully you don't mind, everybody. It's good for the flowers, it's good for the trees, but yes, oh, I see a little bit of a slight rainbow over here. Oh, nice. But yes, some of these trees are certainly changing colors. It's looking fabulous. And also, if you ever come down to Niagara Falls, you'll notice it's going to be hard to see from here. Oh my goodness, that's so much mist. This is wild and crazy. Good thing I got my umbrella here. Sorry, everybody. Holy, it's missing hard. There seems to be another construction site going on underneath, and there looks like they're digging another hole. So I don't know if it's going to be a third attraction, because we already have Journey Behind the Falls, which is close up to the falls here. Sorry, it's missing heavily, holy moly. And then they also have, if you walk through the power station, they have, whew, this is quite a bit of mist. They have the tunnel, but it looks like they're building a third one. So these people here, I don't know if they're going to be excavating Table Rock even more. But wow, that's a huge, huge crane. They're bringing people down there. Oh, it's heavily missing like nuts. Sorry about that. Just have to kind of like pardon with me. Woo! You have some wonderful Niagara Parks people. Oh, signage. Look at that. They're putting more of the tunnel thing. Oh! Look at that. Sorry if it's hard to see. Tunnel. It's a nice sign. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's yeah, it's raining quite hard, everybody. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to go backwards. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, it's windy too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, it's very, very, very windy over there, Christine. Oh my goodness. Woo! Yeah, first look at the new sign. So like, seems like they're going down there and they're going to be putting a new sign over the tunnel. But oh my goodness, that's so misty. Oh my goodness. There's hardly anybody there right now at the moment. I do apologize. All right, so I'm going to go backwards. Free shower this morning, right? My hair. Ah. I'm sorry, girls. I'm not able to go all the way to the Horseshoe Falls this time around. I'm wimping out. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was crazy. There was hardly anybody there other than the... Good morning, Ramp Rats. Good to see you. There's hardly anybody other than the people who work there. That is wild. Sorry if my microphone is picking up all this noise. Oh! Good thing I got my umbrella, but it can't shield me from the wind. It's trying to turn my umbrella inside out. Still, I love these morning walks. Good morning, everybody. Oh, and you got the first boat ride coming through today, too. Good to see good friends around here. Good morning, thanks, and thanks for joining my live stream. So first off, I just want to say it's good to be around here, and I love to do this sort of stuff. And it's nice to see, oh my goodness, sorry, hold on one second. My fellow YouTubers, when we had our get-together last weekend, it's kind of funny because, remember Big Dave? Okay, and yeah, see you later, Christine, for now. Thanks for joining. But yeah, remember Big Dave, who actually joined us together for that get-together? People were like wondering if we should do it again. So that would be interesting. And see you around for now, Christine. Safe travels. Hope to see you again shortly if you're still going to be around. I'm still going to be doing this live stream for about another 30 minutes, maybe another hour. These lovely, lovely ladies and gentlemen. You'll be there later. I'll probably be walking towards Clifton Hill by then. But I got a free shower, right, Serenity? I'm like, ooh, Berry Chan definitely needs to be matted, as they call it. That's the thing. Let's see. Is this still too misty? There's so much mist on my phone right now. There's so much water on my phone that it's causing the spaz up just a little bit. Oh my goodness. Thanks for taking your time, Christine. So what they're doing now, and I noticed it was hard to see, but they have the new tunnel sign, and they're dropping it down. They're replacing the sign, it looks like, but they're probably putting it right on top of the entrance. So there's some people who are working down there. It's pretty nice. Ooh, hi. Oh my goodness. So yeah, just do it again so I can be there next time. Sorry this time around the falls got me, so I decided to walk backwards. There's hardly anybody there, and the building Table Rock doesn't open till 9 o'clock, so starting to open up about 5 minutes ago, but there's hardly anybody there. If I had my bus pass, I'd probably hopped on the bus and then went through the building on the other side, because yeah, I was gonna say, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. So good morning, everybody. Hopefully you have another day to pretty much do whatever you want to do. Like, let's just say you want to go to a restaurant, you're planning on, oh sorry, checking out other things along the way. Oh my goodness, I have so many ideas of what I want to do next, and want to also meet many of my friends along Niagara Falls. So I decided just to walk around just for the heck of it. Also, I just want to say hi to my friends down at Clifton Hill in Niagara Falls, especially the bus drivers who were doing the Niagara Regional Transit. We're just chilling around and we're doing our stuff. And every day is like an adventure. Gets a kind of a little tense once in a while. And more people want to see what's going on in Clifton Hill, so that's definitely what I'm going to be doing in the near future. So, oh, this is wonderful. This is nice. Okay, in any case, I'm going to be walking towards Clifton Hill in a little while. Thanks for joining, everybody. If you have things that you need to do, like working on your videos, I just want to say to the other people, Ramp Rat, Lisa, Serenity, it's good to see you once again. The first things I would love to do is, if my friend had a cafe nearby, I would love to go to the cafe, and we should have been making like bread together. So that would be interesting. I know a friend who we could do a take of making bread right in front of everybody else, and then we just start making some cookies. Now it'd be like, anybody wants to swing by this area, check us out. We have some cookies for anybody who comes indoors. If you want to be on the live stream, just wave and say hi. Anyways, I think about 3 or 4 minutes ago, I was just down by the falls area, but it's missing way too hard. It's very windy today. They are definitely putting up some signs. Thankfully, we saw a rainbow along the way, so that's nice. And the people are on the boat ride just doing their stuff, so. All right, this is just so beautiful, just walking by. Several of the attractions have not opened quite as of yet, so if I were able to go down to Clifton Hill at the moment, it'll look more like this till later on, so. Oh, I wish I was. Sometimes I would see people actually walking with their dogs or corgis. It's actually fascinating. I think it's great. I also have a friend from Toronto who told me she wants me to come by during the that time, downtown Toronto. And I've been seeing quite a couple of videos where people are talking about like how Toronto has changed in the last few years, how hard it's been, especially with so much changing and going around from there. But it's actually, what I like about downtown Toronto is that there's so much action going on. Like, let's just say there's a Blue Jays game. I would love to walk by and actually get to see the game, and just you can see my reactions. Hi there, how's it going? Oh no, it's ready to take off. Sorry I don't have a donut on me, but you're enjoying the sights? Fairy Chan wants to say hi. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, I just wanted to say good morning. I'm sorry I don't have a donut on me though. That is absolutely hilarious. I had one trying to follow me the other day. Kept eyeing on my backpack because I'm wearing my backpack right now. And yeah, that thing will just gobble up anything, so. Oh my goodness. Good morning to you. You're lucky because you get to go on the American side and you don't need a passport. Yeah, what was that? Oh, I'm heading down to Clifton Hill. That's what I'm doing, my friend. Alright, we're just gonna leave our lovely little bird friends alone. Once in a while, I will feed the squirrels as well. But they say whenever you're feeding squirrels and it's close to your own home, you just have to be a little careful, because if it really loves you and you have like woodwork, like a wooden deck or something near your sliding doors, it'll start kind of like tearing it apart. It's like, oh no. So as much as you love to feed the squirrels, they say just leave it alone, otherwise it's gonna be like your random cat coming by, then you got quite a mission on your hands. And I really can't wait to go on that boat ride. But my mom actually told me that $43, it's $42.95 for an adult to go on a boat ride, and that's just for one ticket. So if you want to go on the boat ride, it is expensive, and I totally agree, it is very expensive, especially as we're pretty much walking around Niagara Falls. But it is totally worth it for somebody who's going to be here in Niagara Falls just one time, and then it's over. So oof, sorry about that, just give me one moment. Look at my umbrella, it's crazy, it's turning inside out. That was the force of the wind of the falls, the mist hitting my umbrella really hard. So I'm very grateful to carry my umbrella with me, but it was starting to turn a little bit inside out. I was like, yeah, I have to bail. Oh my goodness, this is just wonderful. There we go. That's also the We Go green line. Nope, that's not a bus stop though, sorry. This one takes you down to many of the attractions, especially the Butterfly Conservatory. So that area is very fascinating. Also, I'll show you a little bit of Queen Victoria Place before I head back. Yeah, see ya. So what not many people realize is this over here, this is where you get to see the illumination of the lights. So they have these panels right over there, and those panels, when you're looking over the falls at nighttime and you're wondering when does it, like, how do you see it at night, those panels over there pretty much light those falls up. So that's actually one of the places where you get to see it in action, pointing towards those falls. This is Queen Victoria Park, so we're just gonna see if we can kind of, yep, definitely check it through. We'll see if these people want to. Yep, okay, good. So in case you ever seen someone like I We Go Places Tour Christine, there's a gift shop over here, as well as if you want to use the washrooms and it's still open. They also have a restaurant on the second floor over here. It used to be called Edgewaters before they renamed the place, so it's not Edgewaters anymore. I believe it's just called the Queen Victoria Restaurant. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Oh, is it open? I don't know if it's open though, but lots of pretty cool stuff, as well as a cafe. This used to be a Tim Hortons, but they dropped the name because Niagara Falls thought they would make just enough money that they don't need to pay a licensing fee for the Tim Hortons stuff. I think they're setting up the patio. Is that the umbrellas over there? Yeah. So is it open right now at the moment?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The bathroom's open though. Thank you so much. Awesome. Yeah, thank you. This one I got from the Comic-Con. So in the Niagara Falls, they actually have a winter Comic-Con coming this December the 6th. Yeah. So you know the movie Home Alone?
Yes.
They'll have most of the cast, but there might be a mystery guest. Kevin, Macaulay Culkin, I'm bad with celebrity names. Yeah. He might be there. It might be, it's a rumor though. It's a rumor, it's hearsay.
Wow.
But you never know. It's $25, but yeah.
That's awesome.
You never know. That's what they're saying. So you have a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, so you usually set up at 10 o'clock like every day? You open at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, now.
Now.
Weekends, I think it might be earlier.
Right.
During the week now, because it's slow, we're custodians, so we just set up for them, but they're normally, on weekends, I think we might be a little bit earlier, I'm not sure.
Like 9 to 6 or something like that? Or
yeah.
to whatever time?
Like
yeah.
That.
Oh my goodness.
Change it, we're like, just tell us about it.
Fair enough. Yeah, see you later. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, bye. Oh, they're very lovely though. But yeah, so there you go. That place is open at 10 o'clock. Okay. with the custodians who work there. Fabulous, fabulous. All right, well, I'm gonna go head back. Sorry about the lens over here. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing a bit of a reflection. Let me see if I can kind of wipe down the mist. Hold on, just bear with me one moment. Sorry, everyone. Oh, wait, is that the one? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it's still a little misty. Okay, let's see if I can kind of wipe it down a bit. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Sorry about that. I just walked through the falls. Hopefully that works out. And right now I'm just generally kind of like walking around, doing my stuff. And oh, hold on. Bloopers moment. Okay, so there's hardly anybody around here. Just wanted to say that was nice that we just talked to the ladies down by Queen Victoria Place. So this is kind of like a pit stop if you want to go to the washrooms. This is a Skyline Tower, so they have a revolving tower, revolving restaurant over here. It's funny because in the 1960s, this one over here, it's made by a different group, but they had the similar technology where in Toronto, they have what's called the CN Tower. This is the Skyline Tower, and this restaurant rotates ever so slightly. So it is a revolving restaurant. Technology made from the 1960s. It's wild. And up there, you can actually dine in the restaurant, and you get to see some of the cool stuff. So this one still is rotating. It's 4 horsepower. It goes on a circular track. So if you think of like if you're in Canada's Wonderland, and there's a track going on. It's like, let's just say this is a railing. This is part of the railing. And the trains or whatever device from an amusement park goes through this. It's a circular track. So that's generally what it is up at the Skyline Tower. And they go through this circular track and they keep moving and rotating the room. It was made from a group in Hamilton. But people were amazed because they're going like, oh my goodness. That's kind of like, is it the same guys who made the CN Tower in Toronto? Not quite, but they were just as good. Maybe even better. These people who made that building, these architects. So, yeah, okay. Any case, those ladies from the Niagara Parks is fascinating, wonderful. Once in a while, I'll bump into some other people from Niagara Parks, especially the horticulturists and the gardeners. And they'll be trimming some of these trees. They'll be watering some of these plants, getting along and doing their stuff. So it's nice to see them early in the morning. And then once around this time, 9 or 10 o'clock, that's when they already take off. And then you get the locals here, some of them tourists from other areas, actually walking by Niagara Falls. And so it begins. And for those curious, I am using a DJI mobile. They call this a mobile Osmo 7. Now you don't have to download an app, thankfully. It'll just already work for you. And this phone is fascinating. Like when you tilt your body left and right, it'll do it appropriately depending on how you grip it with your wrist. It's very, very convenient. It's very, very nice. It still has a little bit of a jittery motion, but it's not too bad though. So for those who are just walking by and you're just recording, it's actually pretty reasonable. And for about $200 you can order it on Amazon. That's Canadian though, it's not US. It's really, really convenient. And I recommend people who are like more like videographers or professional photographers and they want to do like an Instagram short or something like that, and you spot people walking by and you're like, these shots look pretty smooth. Having gimbal actually is it's very decent, it's very reasonable. Okay, in any case, good morning everybody. I'm just doing my usual casual walks. It seems like it's starting to warm up quite a bit down here in Niagara Falls. Now, for those who don't know much about my channel, that's totally okay. What I do is I generally show bits and pieces of Niagara Falls. And I wanted to be doing more of the restaurant reviews. I want to do more of the attractions down here, especially the boat ride. And that's generally what I do. So now that I'm finally introducing myself more, I'm doing this kind of as a hobby, but also people want to see more of it. This is one of the reasons why I decided to post something like this today. Look at this. This is the boat ride. Holy, there's so many people. I have a ton of people down in Ontario, like especially like London, Ontario, Hamilton, Ontario. People who've never been on the boat ride before, and they ask me, especially people from Quebec. Sorry if my I don't know too much French, but they would ask me about this ride over here, and I would advise them early in the morning. So usually very early in the morning, there's not too many people, and get usually a pretty good shot of the falls here in general, because they load up to 700 to 800 people at one time every half hour. Looks like they took that advice to heart. But as the day pretty much goes on, it gets busier and busier. So then you have more people on the boat. So doing it earlier in the morning is best because there's not as many people around, but it looks like there were quite more people on it. So I'm a little surprised considering how warm this weather is, the autumn season. And as we keep going along, you'll see that many of the trees are still green around here. But there's some trees on this other side that'll turn completely orange and red, and it is so beautiful. Maybe one day when the leaves completely change colors, I would love to show you a little bit of a trail. It's about a 10-15 minute drive from here though. But I go on the bus, and it takes you closer to Niagara Lake, and if you're walking around, you'll see trees everywhere and the leaves falling. Oh, it's beautiful stuff. Everywhere you go is different colors. Oh my goodness. All right. 9:22, perfect. Okay. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be walking a little bit closer towards Clifton Hill, and then I'll end my live stream, but I'll kind of like do a couple of maybe silly things, just maybe meet up with my friends along the way, because many of the places down here in Niagara Falls still closed at the moment. And that's like the fun attractions, like the arcades, several of the restaurants and shops. So we might be able to sneak a couple of highs here and there. So thank you for joining in my journey. And maybe as I keep doing the live streams later on this week, we might check out some fun spots. But for now, we'll just leave it as it is. I just love these morning walks. Oh, it is great to be here. Wow, I was gonna say. And especially during the weekends, I would see the kids, they're grabbing the leaves and they're playing with it. And you get to see a lot of them just doing their stuff. Oh my. Wow. I'm just glad to do these walks. This is fabulous stuff. Alright, so hopefully you don't mind. Some people are asking for me to kind of like make a video where I do the live stream, but then because it'll take a while to do these walks and in order to get to a certain place, I'll probably take the highlights of this video or another live stream video and kind of like edit it so it's a little bit shorter, and I'll show you these places, just these walks, and just do my thing. So yeah. Oh my goodness, this is fabulous stuff. Maybe post it for people who want to see. So, alright, right now I'm just going to do a no commentary for at least 5-10 minutes. I'm just going to walk like this, enjoy the sights and sounds of Niagara Falls. And then I'll start talking a little bit again once we reach Clifton Hill. So let's go. Thanks for joining, everybody. And to the YouTubers who are just swinging by, I hope you continue to edit your videos and make some great content. One day at a time, everybody. And thank you, my sweet supporters, for joining. We're going to be heading down to Clifton Hill right now. Oh my goodness. That one is amazing. Look at that tree color. Oh. Oh, that looks so good. All right. Is that some balloons up there hanging by the tree? Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, I like the flowers on the side. It looks really beautiful. Oops, sorry. Yeah, good morning though. Thank you. Yeah, this is where Marilyn Monroe was pretty much doing her filming from those who are kind of familiar with the history of Niagara Falls. And also the site of Superman too. So it's pretty cool to see this building over here. All right, let's keep going. Thank you. All right. It's a little too early to do, for them to do the zip line, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like show you a little bit of this area because we're getting closer towards Clifton Hill. So right over here, this little sailboat ride. For those who are familiar with Niagara Falls, sorry if I sound like a broken record, but for those who don't know and they're checking out the video, this is the closer to the entrance of where the boat ride is and where it begins. You can purchase your tickets there, and then you walk pretty much down from inside the building through a couple of trails over here, and then you eventually reach the boat ride. Now, if you forget a couple of snacks, or you know you have to use the washroom along the way, they have a tent there with a couple of patio like tables and stuff before you reach the boat. And what they do is you buy the tickets in advance. So let's just say you have to show up at 10:30. You pretty much go over here, present yourself the ticket along the way, and then you go on the boat right over there. So that's where the boat ride starts. It'll take you down to the American Bridal Falls. So this one, for example, that boat will go right there, and it'll take you towards the Horseshoe Falls itself, and then back. So it's really beautiful stuff. All right, let's just keep going. All right, and over here you have two separate, well, I would say lineups. So if you want to purchase your tickets manually and you're on the boat ride, go to the right. You can talk to a person. They'll be able to help you. There's usually two cashiers over there. And if you need to order some online and you don't want to wait and meet a person to buy the ticket yourself, you can also use the self-serve kiosk. Now they're closed at the moment, but once they're open, it's kind of like looking at an ATM. You can order your tickets for the boat ride there. And these are the prices for anybody interested in it. The fireworks, the falls fireworks starts at 10 o'clock. And it's usually during the, it's up till the Canadian Thanksgiving is over. So around closer to the middle of October. October the 13th, Monday, is the very last day for the fireworks every night here at Niagara Falls. So if you haven't seen the fireworks already, might be your last chance. Got 2 more weeks. And if you're carrying anything from Starbucks, or if you have some luggage, unfortunately, you're not allowed to access it over there. But you can carry your handbag though, they told me. You can carry your handbag, so that is allowed. Alright. Now I'll show you a little bit of the front entrance of the Niagara City Cruises is right over here. That's beautiful though. I like that. Wow. Especially if it was a sunrise, that's very pretty. Okay. Let's continue to go on. So we're getting closer towards Clifton Hill. Alright, I'm just gonna make a little bit of a right, kind of look around the buildings over here, and then I'm gonna go closer towards Clifton Hill because they're still not open until 10 o'clock this morning, so we still have a little bit of time to kind of like waltz through before they open up shop. Sorry if I'm buffering a little bit. My apologies in advance. Some of the prices here, it's just, it is, excuse my language, absurd. $7.50 for a scoop of ice cream though, yeah. And a bottle of water, $1.8, wow. It's kind of like the thing they were doing in Niagara Falls. And I feel sorry for people who are kind of like trying to save money. They're like a penny pincher. Everywhere in Canada has been getting a little bit more expensive, so I feel for you. That's why I like it down here in Niagara Falls, because you can see everything for free. It's beautiful. So all right, let's see. There's two ways I can do this. I can either walk down there and check the patios that way, or I can just walk street level. So let's go down here instead before we head down Clifton Hill. So down here, this is the Grandview Marketplace. If you ever are on the boat and they ask you, hey, you want to do a green screen? This is the area where you can take the picture and they put a picture of the background. So you're not actually like the falls itself, like right up close, but they'll put you in it. You have plenty of pictures over here. This is from the digital attractions. So for example, see, they won't actually be at that site, but they'll put your picture on it and they'll put the Niagara Falls background. So, and when the Grandview patio is open, you can also have a couple of drinks, a couple of alcoholic stuff. It's a little bit pricey too though. $15 for Niagara wine. This is locally imported Niagara on the Lake wine, stuff like that. Petelier Estates. Now, here is where you can actually see the falls as well. Not many people know. This is kind of like a hidden gem in a way. You can see the Niagara Falls from this too. So if you're eating from the Niagara restaurant right over there from Niagara Parks, you can sit down in one of the tables. You can check out the spot from here too. Look at this. This is beautiful. Seeing Niagara Falls in particular. So this is another way you can actually see the fireworks from here. Very, very beautiful. And Niagara Falls, if there's too many people around that area, so it's really, really nice. They also have the washrooms over there too, but right now the building is closed at the moment. So chat, morning. Hi. Oh, the girl was like wondering what I was doing. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so we're heading closer towards the street level right now. Barry Chan wants to say hi. Hi, everybody. I also want to give a shout out to Lisa, who swung by, and Growing Serenity. Now, I'm not expecting people to stick around the live stream for too long because they have things to do too in their busy lives. But for those who are kind of like, I haven't woke up in the morning yet, I'm not fully awake, I just want to see what's going on around Niagara Falls. I don't want to say it like that. You come to the right place. Nah, there's a lot of other streamers too, but to be able to see mine in particular and just swing by and just say hi and support the channel. Thank you so much, everybody. Now it's when it's coming down here at Clifton Hill during the nighttime. Oh, heck yeah. Then you come definitely to the right place. So I appreciate it. Thanks for the many sticking by. It also helps with my watch hours, and YouTube likes that. So we want to show more of to the world what it's like to be in Niagara Falls and the fun stuff, you know. So yes, you're very welcome. Appreciate it. All right, let's go. So we just took a tour of Niagara Falls. I couldn't go actually to Horseshoe Falls itself. It was very windy. My umbrella was unfortunately turning inside out. I do apologize. Oof, look at that. Rain damage already. Felt like walking right into a rainstorm. But we endured. We survived. So now we're just generally walking to Clifton Hill. Now, I would say about maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. If the trees start completely changing colors, it is a great time to do the autumn walks. The autumn walks are just fascinating. Okay, I'll just wait till this one turns to green light. Sorry about that, everybody. And I'm ready to go up Clifton Hill. And then from there, oh, sorry. Looks like this person wants to make a turn. They don't look like people who work here though, so usually people will make a right to that area, but yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go. Now, tomorrow I am most likely, I'll say 80 to 85% chance of me doing a live stream down here at Clifton Hill. I'm going to be swinging by the arcades. I'm going to be doing my stuff. And I'll also drop by and see several of the people who work there. So, whew. So, by chance, if anybody's ever interested, was like doing the nightlife here in Niagara Falls, Canada, you're more than welcome to join unless somebody else is around and I bump into them. Because I would love to. I would love to chat with another YouTuber and we could do the live stream together. So, yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah. Hi, yeah. Okay, let's go. And I'll try to do it around Friday in the evening time, so maybe around 6 or 7. We shall see. And if you miss on it, no worries, because you can always see the video after the live is done.
Yeah. Okay, so even yes.
Can't wait to show you more of this stuff. Okay, let's go. What time is it? So one of the first things I will do is I'll start walking around Clifton Hill because many attractions are still closed. So you might not notice much at the moment. You'll see a lot of people like you just saw earlier. I usually just mind my own business, so I do apologize. They're heading this direction because they want to go to the boat ride to see Niagara Falls. So we're going to be going up and down Clifton Hill just a little bit, but I'm going to be planning on going to Tim Hortons. And for those international people who don't know what Tim Hortons is, and they happen to be from America itself, it's like the American version of Dunkin' Donuts, but it's a very, it's actually the most popular, well, we shouldn't say the most popular, but like it's the most known coffee and donut shop here in Canada. And the coffee, it's not the greatest quality, but it is cheap compared to places like Starbucks. Now, whenever, like, let's just say Christine's with me and I'm just doing my video recording and she's not doing a live stream, but she's recording herself, you know, her own videos, and we're talking together. The Starbucks over there, they'll serve like $10, $11 for a cup of coffee. I was like, Christine, that's kind of wild. But Tim Hortons, their coffee is usually about $2 or $3. So it's a little bit cheaper. Some people will be like, this espresso, there's no espresso, there's no Americano, doesn't taste the same, but it's coffee. So sure, the quality might be less, but the price is very reasonable. So it's kind of what to expect. Now, if Tim Hortons had some great coffee for $2 or $3 each, well, heck yeah. That place would be a huge hit. All right. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cross the road, actually. Yeah, I'll cross the road, sorry. Oh, it's green light, okay, perfect. And I'll show you a little bit of this spot over here. I've never been on this Sonic 4D ride itself, but they have several places, including the distillery. This is the place actually where if people know Hidden Jackpots and they know my channel too, he would actually go here and he would live stream. Of course, you have the Subway. Nashville chicken I've not tried out, but the prices are like $4 or $5 more than usual. It's very, very expensive. I have not done a review there, so I have no idea how to explain it. But this is one of the newest places. Well, I would say newest places, but this is one of the only few places that just kind of like opened up slowly during COVID. And this place here is slowly approaching the top 5 restaurants here in Niagara Falls, Canada. I always wanted to eat here for the longest time. They serve some really dynamite baby back ribs. So if you're kind of like a person who likes tailgating, burgers and stuff like that. Oh, we have some people just serving some food right now. I'm getting the supplies ready. They have some great baby back ribs and burgers. You could just smell it from like a mile away. But I want to try it myself because it's a little bit more expensive. But is it worth the price? Yeah, we'll wait and see. But it's the only location here in Niagara Falls. I asked them myself. I had to ask the servers. I had to ask the one of the managers there, and they say that's the only location. I wish there was more. They make some real good quality food.
Is that a cell phone? Where you're heading, you're gonna need a cell phone.
Yes, that's a talking parrot.
In the flip-flops. Have you ever seen a pirate in flip-flops? I'll call you Sharkbait.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright, welcome to Clifton Hill, everybody. So you'll see lots of restaurants, lots of shops. Now, the first thing you notice is that many of these places are already closed at the moment. That's because it opens at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So, in other words, about 15 minutes from now, they'll start opening many of these places up. So this is what it's like when it's usually just opening. It's kind of quiet right now at the moment. Looks like they're working on a sign up there. I'm not sure if they're working on the gags and giggles stuff. I don't know, but yeah. And you'll spot many attractions. This is Canada's largest arcade for those who know me. I love to come down here and actually swing by and do my stuff. What's really cool about it is it's also connected to Wendy's. So when that Wendy's opened up, you can kind of like dine in, just like Boston Pizza, and can have a good time while your kids are playing down by the arcade. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's check. At least the Fudge Factory is open at 9 a.m., so that's nice. I'm gonna go swing by just a little bit. If I'm buffering, I'll just swing by and then swing back out. Fabulous. Got the fudge, caramel apples. Usually set that up in the store. Get your Twinkies. And what they'll do, sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record for those who know my videos, they'll start melting some chocolate. Set the pot right over there. And they'll put this inside this little cauldron looking thing. But they'll put the melted chocolate there and they'll grab something like Twinkies and they'll start dipping it. And you get to see a pretty interesting product. For example, some of the apple that's caramelized, that's what they do. They'll dip it in that little pot and then this is the result. So it's really cool. It's really interesting. Maple's a very popular flavor, so you have lots of stuff. And then once they started cooling down, they'll start putting this display and they'll start ringing. Hi, sorry. Will you still be open at like 9 in the morning and during the winter time too? 10 a.m. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Maple's still your most popular. Yeah, I figured. So there's some of the flavor selections over here too. Want to say good morning to the people who are just watching my live stream. Good morning. And yeah, I just wanted to say it's great to be here. Thanks for joining in. And I just love to do these travels, love to do these walks. So I'm just exploring Clifton Hill right now at the moment. Just having quite a bit of fun. Oh my goodness, just gonna say, lots of candy. Maple syrup, being Canada's, the world's provider, sorry, of maple syrup itself, here in Canada. The darker the color is, the richer and robust the flavor is, but it comes with a bitter taste though. If you kind of like want to put this on your pancake or even ice cream, then people recommend doing the lighter loaf because it tastes sweeter. But this one's more profound. It's a little bit more bitter, but it's definitely quite the kick for those who've never experienced or ever had maple syrup before. And along with that, they also have quite a bit of cotton candy. Some of the most wild that you never would think is possible, but yet you have the margarita, of course. Birthday cake is so good though. But yes, you also have grape cotton candy. This is cotton candy, by the way. Holy moly. Yeah, so we're just here early in the morning just doing our walks. All right. Thank you, bye. Sorry. Yeah, you have a good morning. All right. And then I'm gonna swing by Tim Hortons to get myself a drink. But you'll see that many attractions hasn't opened up yet, especially the concessions. This is the very same road that if you go to the very... Oh, look at that. That's cool. Sorry if it's hard to see, but the birds are migrating. That's pretty neat. If you're pretty much going down this very road over here at the very bottom, for those unfamiliar with Clifton Hill, that's where you can see Niagara Falls as you're making a right. It's really cool. Yeah, this is super nice. No worries about the music. If it's going to be like a copyright kind of thing, copyright claim, that's totally fine. What can you do? The bowling here is actually pretty interesting too. So, yeah. This is also a pretty decent ride itself. The Sky Wheel. It does 3 revolutions and the ride's about 5 minutes long, give or take, depending on how busy it is. If you want a good view of the falls, once it stops right over here, even though it's rotating quite a bit, this is the area you want to be seated in. That's where you get your best shots of Niagara Falls. Especially the fireworks, but the fireworks is not the greatest when you see it from there. Alright, give me one moment. This is great. Oh, Dino Golf is open at least, it looks like. You have some things going on. 36 holes of fun. You also have the funnel cakes and everything else. So, alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through Tim Hortons. I'm gonna need to get a drink. We bump into a couple friends along the way. Yeah, it's good to see. You also have some really interesting donuts, including the orange sprinkles. So, at one point I thought I saw Selena. So this is the Tim Hortons site here, Clifton Hill. It's one of the busiest Tim Hortons in the entire Niagara region. It's crazy. And oh, there's Liam. It's nice to see that there's not much of a lineup. So, hey, there's Brittany over there. She's doing her own thing. I don't know if Chelsea's is also around early in the morning. So let's go ahead. You also have some nice orders. I don't want to be too intrusive, so we'll just kind of zoom in and check some of the stuff out over here. Cold drinks, their latte, their cappuccino machine's kind of broken down right now at the moment. So some of the stuff in the menu they have as well. And yeah, so I'm gonna get myself iced cappuccino made with chocolate milk. And they also are promoting the pumpkin spice latte because it's the October season, it's autumn and it's fall. So here's some of your menus. It's actually a reasonable price compared to some other places though. So yeah, let's go ahead. Then I'm gonna do my order and we get it ready. Dream cookies are a little bit more expensive, but it's not too bad. You also have, of course, growing Serenity. Let's go with the tarts. Salted caramel is usually very popular. Now, when I went to one of the places to enjoy like the food trucks and stuff, they say, especially with ice cream and stuff, salted caramel is a very popular thing. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead. Sorry about that. Just give me one moment to kind of like get my stuff together, and then I'm gonna wait for my drink. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing by the arcade when it's starting to open. The arcade hasn't opened up yet. About 5 more minutes, and then we'll get ready with the stuff. This is the new thing they're promoting: orange sprinkles donut. That's so cool. Oh my. Yeah. Okay. Alright, just give me a moment, thanks. Morning. Sorry, can I have a large iced cappuccino made with chocolate milk? Yeah, that's everything. Sorry, I'm just doing watching my right now, my bad. You start opening at like 7 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah, we open at 7.
Okay. Hope you get to leave early today. Wow. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll see you later. Oh, yeah, see ya. I'm sorry. All right. Yes, so we got our order. Just getting our drink soon. So there's the iced cappuccino machine that gets a drink we need. There's Liam, fantastic Liam, Pokemon Go enthusiast. Yo, and there's Rodney. Okay, cool. So good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're enjoying your day so far. If you're taking your kids to school, you're kind of like enjoying your own thing. I want to say it's just fabulous. Thanks, Nabdol. Yeah, you have a good day. And if you ever want to come down to Clifton Hill and they have some reasonable prices, there's a reason why there's so many people lining up here, because of how affordable this place is. Some of the other places over here, like let's just say you're going to the Burger King. Sorry, I just putting my drink down. I'm kind of like getting it ready before I go back out. But some of these places, they'll charge you like $12 or $14 for like a combo at least. And over here, it's not too bad. They'll still charge you maybe $8 or $9. But if you want something to drink, it's about $2 or $3 for like a cup of coffee. So that's one of the reasons why this place is quite packed down here in Niagara Falls, Clifton Hill area. All right. And that's why tons of people come down here. Well, they're pretty much doing their own thing. They don't have as many seating tables though. So, all right. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. I've got my Tim Hortons drink. So what I'm gonna do is, because the attractions have not, they just started opening up the Skywheel. I've had some people actually request that I go on the Skywheel, and a few people are actually telling me to do it free of charge. Like they're gonna give me the tickets for free, and I was like, wait, what? Just to do the ride for you, my sweet supporters. So maybe next time, ever have a chance doing my live stream, I'll actually hop on and do it for you. Today would have been fantastic because they just opened up. There's Dominic. All right, let's go ahead and swing by a little bit, see what's going on. If I spot a couple of people, we'll just swing by and say hi. So good morning to those people who are working down Clifton Hill watching the live stream all together. Yeah, it's gonna say awesome sauce. So all right. In any case, good morning, good morning. Also, they also have the Niagara Speedway, the go-kart going there too, so it's pretty good, pretty decent stuff. Welcome to our little episode of This Is What It's Like in the Morning before people get ready to do their thing down Clifton Hill. Some of the concessions are still closed at this time though. See some of the delivery trucks over there. They have a side door where they deliver their stuff. Funnel cakes and Niagara Speedway. Now I will post a video eventually about this sort of stuff. I don't know if it's going to be a short or a long video. This is the Niagara Speedway. This is the go-kart place that people were talking about. And you can do several tracks over here. There's a speed limit with going on the go-karts though. So if you want to lap past other people, it's like not necessarily. You can't really bump into the other cars, but the reason why I'm walking up here is because they have a height restriction requirement. So in between these black lines, for $14, you can ride on this go-kart over here for several laps. It's your generic Mario Kart themed track, but if you're not tall enough and you happen to be, a little one, they also have a passenger for $5. You can have your little child, your son or your daughter, ride this up, but they have to be between the red lines. So if you want to ride one of the carts, it has to be between 58 inches to 78 inches. So you also have the centimeters over there. It's $14 a person. So that one I can't wait to do in the near future. And just showing you what it's like to ride around that track. That would be pretty exciting actually. Oh, looks like they're hooking up some other stuff. Zombie Attack, they renewed their video. So I thought at first you're just watching a video and the chairs kind of rumble around and you're interacting with it. But actually you can interact with more because you got these little laser guns and you can shoot the targets on the screen of the video and get points. And whoever gets the highest amount of points, you know, you get a little achievement. So that's pretty neat. Also over here we have our Victoria Avenue. So this is kind of like part of Clifton Hill, but this is the top of Clifton Hill. I'll probably walk a little bit over here too. If you want some nice, authentic Italian pizza, Antica Pizzeria over there is a wonderful choice. I'm just going to be heading down there unless there's a couple cars that are going in between. All right. So this is Victoria Avenue. They have a couple of thrift shops, discounted places, that sort of store. I heard good things about Antica Pizzeria. So when they do open up, there's another thing that I want to try too for you pizza lovers out there. Oh, they don't have the menu out there right now at the moment. Yeah, this is the place to go for nice. It's like thin crust pizza, but it's Italian made for a certain reason. Sometimes what will happen is they'll raise it like really high. I believe it's like what, over 500 Fahrenheit, 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and they'll bake that pizza for a good 2-3 minutes at least. So it's really crispy where you're chewing into it, but it's also pretty damn good pizza. So we also should try at the Chuck's Roadhouse further down from the street someday too. So there's another Subway over there. Their veggie sub is really, really expensive. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's $18 for just vegetables on a sub. Yikes, and that's in Canadian, so. One thing to be careful about whenever you're down here in Niagara Falls. A lot more places are expensive, but if you find the right spots, you can actually get quite a bargain. So I totally recommend that. You have a ton of these flashing balloons too. All right, so what I'm gonna first do is, oh, that's pretty nifty. What I'm first gonna do is I'm gonna start walking to some of the shops, or I'm gonna be going to the arcade, and I'm gonna just be doing my usual ordinary thing. So let's go ahead and walk down Clifton Hill again. Hopefully some of the attractions are open now, and then yeah, just do our stuff. So welcome. Just give me a moment to put my stuff away. I do apologize in advance. Yes, morning. Woo. Sorry, I saw my friend along the way. I'm just trying to put my stuff away. Okay. Green light. Well, let's see if this car's making a left. It doesn't make a signal. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go down to Niagara Falls. So if you want to see me do this again tomorrow night where there's way more people, I can't wait. But this one, I'll be doing more of the arcade stuff. So I'll be swinging by the arcade. I might play a couple of games too. And we're gonna have fun together. So and once in a while what will happen is they'll turn on so there will be nobody on that ride. So for those who are probably interested about that, that's the only Frankenstein ride with a roller coaster on top of the Burger King restaurant. And they'll have this ride run down, but there will be nobody on it every once in a while. I'm guessing they're doing it to try to draw attention to people and say, hey, check out our place. If you make it through this little section, you get to go on the roller coaster at the end. And it's quite wild, so. Oh yes, for sure. Let's go ahead and see if We can bump into a couple of friends down here at Clifton Hill. And then I'm gonna go to the arcade. And then we might end our live stream in about maybe 15-20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, so we'll see. I've heard okay places about this Japanese restaurant. It's a hit and a miss. Depends, it's a little inconsistent. There we go. I don't want to bother Karen too much though. Hey, how's it going, Karen?
How are you? I'm flying.
You're flying! I was gonna say.
I didn't say
Oh,
flying.
fine. I was like, whatever you're having, I want. But actually, like indoors and everything else like that, is there some holes that people have like a hard time doing? Like there's some tricky holes or?
I'm not here enough to know.
That's. I was gonna say.
I only get whatever you're trying. I know there's one I
Right. Oh yeah, okay. No, I'm actually, I worked, yesterday was my Friday, so I have a couple of days off, so now I can be able to do this on the side. So, oh, it's going really well actually. I'm getting closer and closer to that, they call it YouTube Partnership Program.
Oh, really?
We can actually start making money, so that's why I'm doing more of these live streams, because I just need the hours. And the more the people watch it, the more it gets bigger over time. Yeah. Anyways, good to see you, Karen. You alright? Yeah. Today and tomorrow. I might see you tomorrow. Sorry about that, everybody. I just had to talk with my friend over here. We also have a pretty nifty gift shop with lots of Canadian souvenirs. We just came from the Tim Hortons over there. Alright. And then we'll do our stuff. I don't think Carm over there right now at the moment, she seems a little... Oh, is that Sandy? This might be 2 cameras. Oh, not good. Alright. I'm gonna go swing by. Sorry about that. Let's do our thing. I don't know if Sandy herself is camera shy too. Just want to say morning, Sandy. Sorry. Hey. Pretty good though. Sorry, I'm like, maybe I don't, because I'm doing a live stream right now. I guess you see 2 cameras shy though, so. But how's it going, Sandy? How's life and everything like that right now?
Very good, very good. Can't complain.
So I heard that the rides over here now they made it $5 less because it's summertime's over. It used to be $39.95 for this thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what will be considered our off season. So
Okay.
they dropped the price right after Labor Day. Yeah.
Right.
It's such a good value, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent, especially the sky wheel. People love it.
Yes,
So,
yes. I'm surprised at the amount of people that are still around. It's great, but the weather helps, I think.
yes, because I saw the weekend and it showed that the weather it's gonna be like 27, 28 degrees still.
Yes.
It's gonna be warm on
Summer.
them.
It's
Yeah.
middle of summer weather, really.
Oh well. Anyways, it's good to see you though.
You too, Vincent.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
See you later. Yeah. Later, alligators. Oh, they also opened up the patio area here. But Boston Pizza doesn't open till 11 o'clock, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and do our stuff. Voila, looks like the arcade is open. Oh, sorry. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start swinging by the arcade. It's going to be a little bit of fun. Let's go play, do a little bit of action, fractions. And one of the nice things about it, unlike TikTok here in Canada, because you don't get paid right away, and I qualified for the TikTok like they do in America, in the US, you still get paid money, but because I'm here in Canada, I'm not qualified for it. I was like, oh no. So YouTube's going to be interesting because if I'm starting to receive donations, maybe I might be able to do more of this. And hopefully winning a prize for the little ones, because people are going like, your ticket winning abilities are stellar. So we are here at Canada's largest arcade, the Great Canadian Midway. Forgive me if it's going to be buffering a bit, it's a little bit loud here. Now the first thing I pretty much do, and thanks for tuning in everybody who still decided to stick around, I do appreciate it. I'm going to be ending my live stream shortly, but if you're also interested in the arcade scene, I'm here right now. So one of the first things I like to see is a jackpot. Alright. So anything with a potential jackpot, I would like to go for it, especially when it's a guaranteed jackpot. So for this instance, see how these ones over here, it's hard to see the little yellow light up. If it lights up all the way and it's just one more away from getting the special bonus, just pretty much have to do your thing. Now for this one over here, this machine, it shifts left and right. So this is a coin dispensing thing. You press the button and you tap it when it moves left and right. If you do it just right and hit the middle, it activates the bonus. And once you activate the bonus, it hits this wheel, it keeps spinning. You want either the bonus or the 500. Land on one of those, boom. Lots of tickets, so. There are some games where it's just luck based. So no matter what you do, they won't tell you this. It'll seem like you're pretty close to winning, but it's an illusion to try to get you to spend more and you don't get as much. So even though it looks like a skill-based game, it's not always necessarily the case, especially pushing these towers over here. Luckily, Angry Birds though, what Angry Birds is generally, it's best to get 5 eggs. You'll get way more tickets from that than just knocking these towers down, especially when they're close to the edge. These ones are only like maybe 200 or 300 tickets. But yeah, just gonna say. But what I like about this machine, unlike some of the other coin pusher machines, is this one. These are slightly angled higher, but this one is flat. So if it keeps pushing in the middle, it won't have any hard time. It won't have any resistance. So this one will push more through, and it's you get more tickets that way. So this is the game where later on, if I'm ever going to be doing a live stream, it's going to be a really boring live stream. I do apologize, but this is my way of winning lots of tickets, and it's really phenomenal stuff. So this is my jam, my bread and butter. And one day I would like to invite so many of you people to come down, and I'll play this game for you. And whatever tickets, so for example, 264 tickets, I'll be like, here you go. 264 tickets for you, you can have it. Have fun at the arcade. It's kind of like a little bit of a donation live stream, promotional live stream. And I would love to help just for the less fortunate children. Now, I don't have to do this, pretty nice, so that's what I've been known for. They have plenty of claw machines, but I'll tell you, spending $5 for a claw machine like this, the odds are definitely against you. You'll have to probably spend $50 in order to get maybe a slight chance. You love Squishmallows? Yeah. They also have the pumpkin theme, the autumn theme as well. It's pretty decent. And don't want to bother Felicia while she's doing her stuff in her accounts, but plenty of you people who work down. 3 guitars going for about $35,000, but they're long gone. And here are some of the prizes you can definitely get, especially if you need to. You want quite a bit of tickets and you want to get it down here, Clifton Hill. Now, this one over here is actually one of the brand new stuff. It lights up the winter stuff. They're really, really cool. And stuff like shot glasses, mugs and glasses, spinning tops, as well as like hand bracelets. Especially a little yeah, you know those things where it's kind of like a sticky hand. Yeah, sorry. So you have plenty of stuff that you can get down here at the Great Canadian Midway if you are pretty good at winning games itself. There we go with that one. Now that I'm here, let's see. I'm gonna play a game or two, and then we're gonna end the live stream. But I will be doing this again on Friday when there's more people around, and I'll probably be visiting several of the people who work here at Clifton Hill, and then we'll just do a little meet and greet, say hi, and then oh yeah, it's gonna be fun stuff. So let's go ahead. All right, look at this. This is amazing. You can also get 10,000 tickets from Cut the Rope. All right, so let's go ahead and play a game or two. Well, then there's King Eric. Awesome guy. This is my jam, so. Okay, let's go ahead and play this game. So, thanks so much for joining, everybody. If you want to kind of know how I win jackpots in a certain way, probably check this one out. It's just going to take a little bit of time before I'm pretty much rolling. This is what I'm known for. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. You people are amazing. I'm just going to wait till the time is right. I'm going to try to see if I can get a jackpot off of this. Because some people say, you come here anytime you want, you win a jackpot. It's guaranteed. It's like almost, but not quite. So bear with me for a minute while we're just doing our stuff. Yeah, morning. Okay, alright everybody, we're getting closer. Alright, and then after this gameplay, I'm gonna end my live stream. So thanks for joining, everybody. You people are phenomenal. And then one day, maybe if I'm gonna be receiving donations that we're getting paid from YouTube, I can't wait to actually put some money on a new card. And then we're gonna see if we can win some prizes for the less fortunate, especially as Christmas approaches. Helping people like Project Share, that's our local place where they help the less fortunate. So I like to pitch a toy in here and there. So let's go and do our stuff. All right, prepare for the strategy. So each stage has a little, oh, what the heck? Wait a minute. It says I don't have enough, what? All right, actually, I forgot I just used my tickets. All right, I'm gonna purchase something. Sorry about that, everybody. Oh my goodness, I thought I had more credits on this thing. I'm gonna purchase some credits and then I'm gonna go swing back there. Sorry, hold on. Oh shoot, that came unprepared. All right, let's see if we can help these lovely people. Is that Roshni? Oh no, I don't want to bother her while I'm doing a live stream. Roshni, how's it going? Pretty good. I just got here. I just was walking up and down Niagara Falls, and I was just doing my live stream. So, $10 worth of credits. Thank you. How's your day right now, Roshni?
It just started.
Oh, it just started though, yeah. I was like, she's camera shy. She doesn't want to be seen. So, you want to be seen? No, I'm just kidding. Some people surprised me. They want to be on my live stream. It's like, okay. She's world famous, that's why. She's a world famous actress. Thank you, Roshni. Yeah, she was down like at 6 o'clock or something like that, usual. Yeah. Some people, they show up at like 5 o'clock because the shifts are shorter now. Yeah, because you're closed at 1 o'clock, right? Okay. Thank you, Roshni. Bye. Yeah, you too. Okay. Alright, we'll just swing by quickly. Oh, there we go. Just out of respect for her. Girls Dynamite. Alright, let's go back. Oh, and just before I go back to the game, before we end, sorry. So these are some of the prizes, the high roller prizes they have. So if you keep playing and winning enough tickets, you can get the Nintendo Switch there. And the Xbox, that's the S series. That's the one, the digital copy. It's not the one where you put your physical hard disk inside. And Nintendo Switch 2 is one of the prizes they also do have, but you have to have the tickets for it though. So, okay, go ahead. I'm gonna check my stuff before we go. All right, and then I'm gonna show you a little bit of how I do. Once you get familiar with these stages, you'll see several of the stages have 1,000. You'll start to get a hang or a feel for it. So practice makes perfect, everybody. You also spot some things where it's like 5,000 points as well. So I'm just waiting until the perfect time. So there's a 5,000 right over there. Boom. Shaka bra. All right. And I'll also have to time it right too. So I'm just waiting for the next stage to appear, and then it's like the bonus part. There's another 5,000 point right there. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. And then at the end of each stage, like it's getting close to the end of the stage, then they'll do. Okay, this is the stage. So everyone, let's go in about 30 seconds. We're gonna go ahead and try our jackpot attempt. So let's go ahead and tap this one.
Press start.
There we go. Now, that's not good. Why now? I'm trying to get this recording. The live stream's bearable. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. Alright, there we go. Hey, see how that shows the thousands and 2,000s like in clusters? Look at that. We're gonna have 61,000 points. Insane. Alright. Let's see that 5,000 right there. Alright. And you'll see some of the treadmills, they're actually popping thousands and 2,000s at once. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh no, I'm missing lots of targets. Must be my off day. There we go. Not bad. Oh. Why are so many people watching at once now? It's showing like transmission slowing down. I do apologize. Hopefully it's still clean. There we go. We'll keep hitting it. Sorry if I'm just rapidly just doing this without too much commentary now, because it's not that I'm ads focused, it's just oh, there we go. See how it just extends the time because it's closer to the board to the end of the stage? There we go. Do apologize about that. Why is it starting to lag right now? Holy, there's a lot more people watching. Okay. I had a sudden spike in viewers. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. If it was lagging, was buffering, I do apologize. I wanted to show some smooth gameplay of like how I got the jackpot. So there we go. So the key is that at the end of each stage, they have lots of bonus points that you can nail down. And as the timer reaches closer to 0, hit one of these special, they call Nerf arcade weapons. So you hit one of those and it extends the timer for you. And as it gets closer to the end of the stage, it'll do the same thing. So for like this, for example, if you're getting closer to 0 seconds, but you have quite a bit of points, just hit one of those things or wait till the end of the round and it'll extend the time. So that's how it's done. All right, sorry about that, everyone. I kind of wish the live was a little bit more smoother towards the end of it, because I wanted to show you the jackpot. Clean jackpot. So clean, so. And if you want to replay that video again and again to know the strategy down pat, there you go. I'll just give you a little bit of a hint. Just anything with 1,000 and 2,000s, it's kind of like on a treadmill. Keep nailing those and rinse and repeat and you'll get somewhere. All right. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a good one. I appreciate you watching my live stream for this time. As we get closer towards that YouTube partnership program, I'll be doing this live stream again tomorrow on Friday. I'll also take a whack at this. Let's see. I don't know if I can get it, but the one upstairs right now, Boston Pizza, is closed, so this is luck based, and I don't think I'll be able to cut the rope from here. But if I do, that'll be hilarious on my live stream. That will be my 8th time doing it. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Sorry about that, everyone. Let's go ahead. Oh! That kind of did look close. I doubt it's going to happen again. Alright. That looked kind of close though. Alright, let's try it. But this is why people spend like $10 or $20 and get nothing. Oh my goodness. What's going on? That is so weird. But anyways, just want to say thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you have a good one. Oh yeah, this is definitely not close yet. But every once in a while I'll do it like that. Like to try it out and see if we can get something lucky. Alright. Thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you have a good time. And you might spot me down here at the arcade again on Friday, tomorrow. So, Friday evening, 7 o'clock. You have a good one. Take care for now. Thanks for joining, everybody. And holy. I hope you have a good one. Let's go ahead and do our thing. See what time it is. Yeah. Alright. Alright, take care for now. See you around. And thanks for joining. Whew. You have a good day. Cheers. You people are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around.